Welcome back to Two Dudes in a Train. This is Ed, I'm Roland. Now you're probably wondering what a Gandy dancer is from the title. Ed, what is a Gandy dancer?
So, in the early days of railroading, the track crew, all the guys that worked on the track crew were known as Gandy dancers. Not exactly sure where the term came from, but that's what they were called.
How much they got paid, man? I mean, well, back in the day.
Would you believe it? They got paid $1 a day, and that was considered a good wage.
And they did all the maintenance and the building and setting of certain tracks and everything. Well, I guess that's what we're going to be called today, the Gandy Dancers. And this episode of Laying of the Tracks, or getting it started, we got a few boxes we got to open up. So, what's in the box? What's in the box? All right, well, before we do that though, Ed come up with a little trick on how to mark all of the one-by-one laid tracks of the paper tracks and how to actually get them transferred over there. Because I was racking my mind and everything. I just couldn't come up with a good idea. But old boy here came up with a real good idea. What is it, Ed?
Alrighty, so I just took two of these nice handy-dandy knives. I've taped them together, and what we're going to do is basically outline the center line of the track. We'll peel up that little strip of paper, take our nice Sharpie marker, and draw our center point line.
That's pretty clever. Or I should probably get a... Got a Sharpie. Got a Sharpie.
Got it ready to go.
Alrighty. Well, let's get started in the town here.
Alright, here we go.
Well, that is pretty handy, man.
Now we know where it swoops down here, right on the edge. As we lay the actual track, we're going to make the adjustment so the track is actually going to come right through here and give us a little bit of room just in case we have a derailment or something. This is just too close to the edge. We don't want to have anything falling on the floor. But that's all something that we'll adjust as we have the actual track down. So let's see how well this idea of mine worked out. Look at that.
Oh wow, I'm getting it. That is pretty slick.
There we go.
Alrighty.
Now we can just take our little Sharpie marker.
Okay. Kind of slick there.
And that's how we're going to do it.
Boy, that is pretty slick. I'm liking it. Alrighty, well, tell you what. Wow, without a production crew here, this is really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so
we're going to carry on. And
alrighty, we're back. Boy, Ed and I, we did a nice job. Actually, I say Ed did a nice job of cutting out the lines here and drew them all in. And now we got a pretty good idea on where the track is, and we can start making our minor adjustments. And we all around here, and we're going to start in the closet. But before we do that, I think it's time to go over what kind of tracks we're going to use and what kind of tracks are available. Alrighty. First in line is we have what's called a flex track. And it's basically what it is. It's a flex track. We're going to be using most of this throughout the turns and everything. Okay. We also have another product here called Easy Track, which is pretty much road bed and rail put together, you know. And, you know, it's pretty much all pretty fabbed and everything. This is kind of old, and I don't know what kind of material it's made out of, but I don't think it's made out of nickel. We won't be using this. Alright, the next one, if you know, into this hobby, most of the older track used to come as a brass. And as you can see by this one, you know, if I can get like a little bit of a close-up here, it's really corroded, looking bad, looking dirty, and by that time it's just pretty much, it's shot, you know. By the time it gets corroded, it's just really hard to try and clean it up and everything. So if you see any old tracks like this, I try and steer clear of them, you know, but it's personal preference. I tried cleaning one up and with a sandblaster. It didn't do very well because it actually put such a coarse fine grit over the rails that the train, the locomotive, will go around a turn and just walk right off the track because it's not smooth. So if you come across something where it's corroded, bad idea with a sandblaster. Don't do it. We also have, okay, with brass. This is out of nickel silver. This is pretty much what the newer Trax is made out of. It's just all nickel silver, less corrosive, longer lifespan, and a little bit more of a prototypical looking track, you know. Now getting into the different codes. Basically, the two different HO scale is 83 and 100. It all goes down to personal preference on what it is. I'm going to be going with the 100 just for the mere fact if you have more options as far as with turnouts and crossovers than you do the 83. The code 80, the difference between the two is really no difference at all, except that if you go down sideways like this, the height of the track of the code 100 is just a little bit higher than the code 83. Other than that, and the color of the ties, code 100 is black, code 83 is brown. Other than that, they're pretty much the same. And 83 is more prototypical. If you was to take like a little HO scale person and stand it next to the rail, it would look more in scale than the 100. If you put it next to the 100, the rail looks like it's going half up its thigh, which doesn't look right. But what we're going to be doing, I think we're going to be doing okay. It's, like I said, it's personal preference what people want to use. I'm going with the 100. So on that note, we're just going to gather up what we're going to use and what we're not going to use and see where we're at. And we're back.
Alright, so I've been intending to build my own layout for a number of years. And I've been collecting some track that I plan to use on my layout, but of course, you know, as life circumstances are, I haven't been able to start on mine. But I had this nice big old box of track that I'm not doing anything with right now, and I figured, well, we're building a layout. So, I brought some goodies over. Roland hasn't seen it yet.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited.
He's been asking me what's in the box.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Well, I figured we'd do it together. So I have quite a collection here.
Alrighty. Can't wait.
Alright, we'll start off. I have some, now these are used, but the rest of the box is all brand new stuff.
Oh, check this out. Check this
I
out.
have some turnouts. Here's a nice three-way.
Oh, that's what we've been looking for on one of my layouts.
Yeah, I knew you'd be liking that.
Ask and you shall receive. Holy cow.
You got a section that needs a three-way, don't you?
Yeah, right there where the sawmill goes into now. You know, I was looking these up, and these are quite expensive. I mean, just starting off at like $30, $40 on up, depending on what brand you go with. But yeah, so what brand is this? Is this Pico?
That is not. That is an off-brand.
Oh my God! Yeah, well, it's made in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Shinohara.
Hey. Shinohara?
Yeah,
that's a very good brand.
Yeah, Shinohara. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so that's a good one. Okay.
Now I have some curved turnouts.
Oh, we needed some of those.
We need a few of those. So I have one or two to choose from. Oh, what's this here? I've got some re-railers.
Re-railers, okay. Now these actually puts the locomotive back on the track. Say like if it misrails a little bit, it'll actually, you know, get it back on the track and back online there. All right, what we got?
There's a teeny tiny.
Oh, ain't that cute? Ain't that cute? I might be able to use that somewhere.
All right. Ooh.
Oh, what we? Oh.
What's this?
Oh boy.
A whole box.
Holy cow! There. Oh wow! Okay. Number 6s?
This should be number 4. So I got a bunch.
Alrighty.
So six pieces there. Well, here's another re-railer. Okay.
Boy, Ed was serious about his layout.
Yeah, still am. We're gonna make a list of what you need to use.
Oh yeah, make a list and definitely have to put it back into circulation.
All right.
What we got there?
Now, you were talking about you needed
Oh!
joiners.
Okay, these are joiners. We're gonna need a lot of these. Okay. Oh, we got a little bit of 3/4, 18-inch turnouts. Just little bitty turnouts.
Oh, those aren't
Oh,
turnouts.
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These
Curves.
are not turnouts. These are curves. Oh, my bad. My bad. Just little straight tracks here. 18-inch radius turns there. Oh, 15 radius. Oh, now see, like a 15-inch radius here can actually be used as an easement into another curve. So these are good. What we got there? 60-degree crossovers. 60-degree crossovers, which is just two tracks crossing over. All right, what we got there? This is what I was looking for. A 25-degree crossover. This is what I need for the back corner there on the main line. Beautiful. Sweet.
Yeah.
Ooh. What we got that? Oh, they're just a longer turnout. What is this? Oh, a number 6. This would be a number 6 left turnout. Now I wonder what that actually means.
So the numbers give you the length. You would have a number 4, number 6, and number 8, and so you have one that's short like this, short like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well then there's your perfect example. Here, tell you what, hold that one up. Hold that one up. Yeah, see now you get the three different sizes there. So I got a mean glow on. Oh, there we go. The 3 different sizes. So like 4, 6, and 8 per se. They can get pretty high.
And they get even taller.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. They get even
taller.
bigger.
So we got these.
Okay, so we got those. Oh, these are just regular right hand
Regular
turn.
Atlas snap switches.
Yeah. Now see, I had these, but it was only in code 83. I got a lot of track over there because I started my track in 83. But once I started realizing the diversity in the 100 and the different types, I immediately switched over. All right, so what we got there?
Another curved turnout, and I like this style here because it actually has a little spring in the bottom. And
Oh.
what that allows
Okay, yeah, you can
is
go through
it
the-
snaps over and it stays in place. And you don't have to worry about it opening up. Now, I do believe you have an area on your layout that requires a Y switch, do you not?
Yes, we do. Nicey nice. Well, I'm like a little kid in a candy store right now. That is nice.
And our whole bunch
Of turnouts.
turnouts.
Yeah, when you were making yours, you were making a
Very large switching layout.
yeah,
so I
very-
need
so you
lots
needed-
and lots of turnouts.
you needed a lot of these. Well, luckily,
You don't need all of them.
nope, because mine's all open country. Open country, just hit the throttle and go.
Yeah, so that's what's in the box. What do you think?
Wow, I'm actually impressed. Now I'm getting a better idea of what you had in your mind with your layout. But wow. I mean, you pretty much got every piece, every specialty piece that I needed, and that's something else. So by the end of this, the only thing I may need is just a little bit more flex track to finish it off.
You're gonna have all the turnouts you could possibly want.
Oh my God, yes.
And your selection between the curved and some of the areas, the curve is going to work out better, like especially in the closet area.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a few turns in the closet. That's for a later episode. Oh yeah. Alrighty, guys and girls, all the YouTube followers. Well, after Ed and I got done opening up all the boxes and all the what have yous and the goodies and the whatnots, we've established that we've got all of our turnouts, all of the tracks that I believe we're going to need. And the first thing that we established was we started laying down all of the individual turnouts. And that kind of gave us a basic start of where the final track is going to be. As you can see here, it all worked out. You can see by our rough estimate line that we drew out via the paper, by us laying down the actual track, it's all nice curved radiuses, perfect radiuses for what we need, because I didn't want to go no less than an 18-inch radius. Anything less than that, then I have a possibility of a derailment. And so 18 is about the least I can go with a turn radius. So it all worked out. I am extremely happy. We got all of the Yeah, Ed's little box of goodies was a-okie dokie, man. So I'm excited. As you can see here, we pinned down a lot of the tracks here, so we got to get a basic curve. And yeah, I even got a couple choo-choo trains on here just to see if everything will work out. Uh-oh, got our derailment already. Call out the gaggy dancers. But anyway, I'm excited. This is actually working out better than I anticipated. Everything is lining up the way it's supposed to be according to the computer generated layout. I'm happy, man. Well, Ed, is there anything else you wanna contribute to this?
Okay, so now that we've established exactly where our track is going to go based off of our track plan, and we've marked it out really nice, the next step now is we're going to paint the pink foam board with a brownish color. That way, once we start the scenery, which of course will come later, but if there's anything that comes up, you won't see the pink underneath. So I think that'll be the next step to get it painted, and then we'll start talking about cork or foam road bed. We're going to decide on which way we're going to go. There are some differences to be talked about, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So the next step is to get it painted, and then we'll start laying the foam down and then gluing the track down.
Alrighty. Yeah, I guess that's about it. And cut.